This is my Remington 700 SPS varmint 243. It's a decent gun. I took the old plastic stock, basically tossed it away because it was absolute garbage. It's a Bell&carlson. I believe it's the A2 style. Not too sure. This rifle is also bedded. It's also checked. It's all safe. There's nothing not loaded. Everything's clear. Basically got a 20-minute base on it, and the base is, what brand is the base? EGW. That's the only one I can get here in Canada sent up. EGW, and it's a Millet LRS1 scope. It's a 35mm tube, and the rings that came with that scope, huge and tall. Like, basically, you couldn't raise your face up enough to get a good cheek weld on the rifle with those rings. So I bought some V-tack. I can't remember. I think I got them from. They were ordered from the States, anyways, but they were a hassle to get across the border and that too. But other than that, the rifle, it's bedded. The Bell&carlson stock has a Caldwell 9 to 16 or 9 to 13 bipod on it, but I usually change it to the 6 to 9. That's only worth when I'm in long grass. I use that one. 26-inch barrel, I believe. It's a 9 1/8 twist. So basically, the bullets I'm using in that are Hornady bolt tail hollow point match 87 grain. Then I'm using 87 grain VMAX as well. I'm just trying to figure out which one shoots the best out of this rifle. And then I have used the 58 grain VMAX. No smoke along almost 3,900 feet per second out of this rifle with can't remember the exact load Varget, but I switched back to the 87 grain bullets, and those are going about 3,100 to 3,200 feet per second. There's a bigger spread with these ones. I don't know, like if it's my powder or inconsistencies with the loads or whatnot, but then on this one as well, I have the eBay butt stock pad pack dealie, and I got neoprene padding underneath it built up so I get correct eye weld or cheek weld, get the right placement of my eye every time on the scope. The scope is 6 to 25 power. I'm pretty sure it's a 50 objective, millimeter objective lens. It's got tons of adjustment. I don't know. That scope can outshoot this rifle anyways for distance. I believe it's 140 minutes that scope has, but I've never shot past 1,000 yards with that rifle, so don't really need it. And I have a anti-cant device on it as well. And then the stock trigger, I wasn't too happy with it. I don't know. It was alright, but honestly the one in the 770 felt better than the X Mark Pro on this rifle when it first came. So I replaced it with a Timney, I believe it's a 510. Yeah, Timney 510. So that's the old X Mark Pro there. I don't really use that anymore at all. Just sits there. And then, it's pretty heavy, about 14.5, 15 pounds unloaded, like the way it is right now. And then I have tools in the stock pack, everything I need to adjust everything on the rifle, except for removing the action from the stock. That I don't have those tools in there. And basically that's about it. I have a few videos shooting 550, a cold bore shot, first shot hit on it with that one. That was I believe it was a 8x14 plate on a sawhorse at 550 yards. I was trying the ballistics program on my cell phone, and I just dialed what it said and basically worked out, so I was pretty impressed with it. my wind call was a little bit off on that one. I hit, I think it was the top right corner or something. Can't remember. That was basically when I first started shooting about a year ago. So, yep. Well, anyways, I got maybe 2,000 rounds through this rifle now, and I don't know, I can't get it to group better than an inch so far with anything like in the 87 grain bullets, but the 50, I think it was 58 grain VMAXs, those were shooting just under an inch at 100 yards, but I rarely ever shoot at 100 yards anymore. It kind of seems like it's a waste of time, and I use a 22 long rifle for that, just for plinking around, I guess. But anything bigger than the 223, I usually I won't shoot them unless it's at least 300-400 yards. Just kind of get the use out of it, not just wasting a couple bucks a shot kind of thing. That's one of my better rifles I have anyways. Other than, oh, I'm maybe thinking once the barrel burns out on this in another year or so, I'll get it rebarreled, and probably I might change the caliber up to a 308. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stick with a 243. I like doing more long range shooting than close up stuff, and unless I go with a fast twist barrel, and then I can shoot the 105s, because I tried the 105s. I had 2 boxes of them, and I couldn't get them to stabilize, even pushing the pressures up high enough that I was seeing signs on the cases, and couldn't get nothing to stabilize with this rifle. It said 1 in 9 twists should stabilize the 105s, but just wasn't happening for me. So I went back down to 87 grains, and seems to work pretty good. I believe it's about, can't remember what my loads are for that. I'd have to look up my data books, but anyways, that's my Remington 700 and 243. Thanks for watching. Did it, first shot. Just show you how far that was. Zoom out. Way down there in the hydro line. So basically my ballistic program is bang on.